Greetings, Missouri Mid-South. I want to begin this week by thanking you for your generous giving to our 2025 Tornado Disaster Relief Fund. I don't have this week's total yet, but as of the beginning of the week, we had received nearly $16,000 for the tornado relief effort. The first rounds of checks went out this week, and we will keep sending them out as long as there are funds to send. Our churches are so touched by your quick response to provide assistance and companionship in the recovery process. They know they are not alone, and they have been so grateful for the support and solidarity that your gifts signify. Thank you. One of the great promises that we make to one another with our disaster relief fundraising is that 100% of your disaster relief gift goes to provide support for the church or ministry that has been impacted by that disaster. We don't issue any processing fees or take out a percentage of your gift to cover our staff and mailing costs. We pass it all on to the ministry for which it's been designated. And we can do that because you also give to the conference in other ways, most notably through your church's OCWM gift to the conference and your individual Friends of the Conference gifts. Those are the gifts that support the general work of the conference, making it possible for your conference staff to provide resourcing to your churches and associations, making programs and events possible for clergy, lay leaders, and youth, making it possible to pay for our delegates to attend synod, making it possible for our outdoor ministries to grow, making conference annual gathering possible, making it possible for your pastor to have someone to call on when they need advice or support. It's your OCWM and Friends giving that establishes the structure that makes all of our collective ministry possible, so that when you give to disaster relief, you know that all of your gift will be used for disaster relief. The initials OCWM stand for Our Church's Wider Mission, a phrase we've heard and used for decades now, and it can be easy to gloss over what it really means and not think about it too deeply. Yeah, it's a fundraising gimmick or a tagline, but it's more than that. And it's stood the test of time because it's more than that. The phrase, Our Church's Wider Mission, signifies belonging to something bigger than we are by ourselves. Our church, both the congregation to which you belong and the conference to which your congregation belongs, our church has a wider mission, a focus that is more than the local churches. That wider mission involves mutual resourcing, including sharing of funds, so that all our churches and ministries can be stronger and more effective, so that we've got a safety net already there to provide help when it's needed, so that we've got a number to call, a structure in place when we need help and support, or when we're able to offer help and support, so that your church has access to the wisdom and experience of all of our churches, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you meet an unfamiliar challenge. When we combine our efforts, our expertise, our funding, we can be more effective in meeting that wider mission that we share, both the mission that provides for one another's needs and also the mission to provide for the needs of others beyond our churches and our conference, the needs that can best be addressed by the wider network of partnerships among and beyond the United Church of Christ. We are coming into that time of year when pastors may take a well-deserved vacation. Church councils and other boards may skip a monthly meeting. Church volunteers may slow down from the normal pace of their duties. You send your kids to camp so they and you can enjoy a change of pace. And that rest is important. But your giving to OCWM and Friends is also important. And it's part of what makes that vacation possible too. Your pastor can go on vacation in part because another pastor or church in the conference can help provide worship leadership and on-call care while they're away. Church councils can skip a month, volunteers can slow their pace a bit, you can send your kids to camp, you can send your delegates to Kansas City for synod, because the wider structure of the church makes those opportunities possible, makes it possible for you to rely on someone else for a little while as you make the space for the rest and renewal that you need. We are all in this together, and we can be in this together because of your congregation's OCWM giving and your individual Friends of the Conference giving. So while you're slowing down and taking that rest, don't forget to keep sending in your OCWM and Friendsgiving. Set up a recurring gift easily through our online system at mmsucc.org so you don't have to worry about forgetting. Your giving should happen year-round so that our shared ministry, our collective wider mission, can also happen year-round. Consider increasing your regular OCWM and Friendsgiving in recognition that all ministry is becoming more expensive and more needed. And then your disaster relief gifts can have a greater impact when and where they are needed. Thanks for all of your generosity and the many ways you give to make our church's wider mission happen. And let's keep up the good work.